Just one. What if I told you you could learn one technique that could widen your palette of creativity when it comes to the lapidary arts? Think about making some of those things you could have never dreamed of making before, like those Native American style cups you've been drooling over for years now. I'm here to help you demystify these difficult looking techniques. And if you learn how to make inlay bales like the ones you see here that's going to be available in my online course, then you can take what you learn to apply to anything from inlay rings to inlay cuff bracelets, and you'll be making them like a pro. Stop letting your current skill level get in the way of your creativity, keeping you from fully expressing yourself and making your dream projects come true. While making inlay bales will definitely test your limits. In the process of making one, you'll learn to kind of hone your calibration skills really quickly, which is going to make inlay rings and inlay cuff bracelets look ridiculously easy. And I'm not even exaggerating about that. I'd actually prefer to make those over an inlay bale. In the description below, I'm going to drop a link to my website where you can find that 5-part inlay bale course. And it's going to include 3 different sterling silver inlay bale styles and 3 different methods of inlaying. So it gives you a lot of inspiring choice to play with. Maybe you don't feel like you're ready for a project like this, but I'm of the mindset of if you have the passion and drive when you jump off the deep end, you can seriously tackle any skills that you set your sights on. I created this inlay bale course for a self-guided learner who really wants to take their lapidary jewelry skills to that professional level. And all you really need is basic silversmithing and cabbing know-how, and a go-get-em kind of attitude doesn't hurt at all. But I will say that even if you don't have the metal smithing skills, you can certainly use prefabricated bales to use for this project as well. Or there are like 500,000 vendors for inlay ring blanks online, like this one here, or there's this like fancy bangle cuff bracelet here, plenty of options online. So basically you could take what you learned from my course and apply it to those prefabbed pieces very easily. Kind of takes a lot of the trouble out of the equation, don't you think? Even if you're not quite the self-guided learner, or you just are, having a little trouble here and there, we can certainly schedule a one-on-one video conference. So it'd be like having me in your studio, peering over your shoulder, and I'll be helping you over any hurdle you might face along the way, and we can really get you across that finish line victoriously. When I was first looking up in-person inlay courses years ago, maybe like 2 people did it, and it cost $1,500 just for the class itself, and that wasn't including the flight, the rental car, and the B&B. See for yourself how in-depth my online course is without having to leave the comfort of your own home studio, which is nice. You also don't have to be silently judged by the other students in the class. That's also a perk. You already know my teaching style from my free tutorials on YouTube, so you know what to expect. I want to honor your precious time while still being crazy thorough. I anticipate what struggles you might come across, so I've managed to kind of really pack in an abundance of tips and tricks into almost an hour and a half of content that's split up into smaller parts to make it easier to navigate. As a bonus, I added in a part 5, which goes over if things go downhill and you happen to need to remove the stones because they shifted while the epoxy was curing. And hint, hint, this technique is also what I use for repairs, so it's very useful for your own inlay projects or pieces your customers might bring into you. I honestly try to cover you in the most likely scenarios where you might kind of hit that wall a little bit, so you feel more confident and comfortable taking on this project in a more self-guided fashion. Even still, I get a lot of people either reaching out to me through my email or Instagram asking me some questions, and I would love it if you did. So truly, if you're struggling with this or want me to explain things in a little bit of a different way, then there's many ways you could reach out to me. It just gets me so fired up to see you succeed with your lapidary art. If you're still unsure if this course is right for you or you have some questions about the course, feel free to shoot me a comment below so I can help walk you through whether this course is right for you. So what do you say? Will you join me on this journey to new skill heights? If so, click on the link in the description below to go over to my website where you can find that inlay bale course. So I will see you over there, and happy calving, y'all.